Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goro from PickDawgz, and thank you for joining me for another slate of the MLS games. These are happening through Saturday and Sunday, March 15th, March 16th. It's an interesting slate of games, and hopefully it won't be bad as the last week's was. Hopefully we bounce back with some nice winners and get some money out of this games that we have on the schedule. For more free picks, go up to the PickDawgz YouTube channel, check it out, guys. Subscribe, hit that like button, and of course, feel free to leave a comment on any of the soccer videos that I'm doing with Kirk and Jack as well, or this MLS video as well. As for my premium picks, you can find them all up on the pickdawgz.com website or simply by clicking the link in the description of this video. Now, let's get this show on the road, guys. I have some graphics in the works for the picks as well. I just have a little bit of a trouble syncing everything up with the software I'm using, so it's coming shortly. As of right now, I have only the game graphics ready completely. So Toronto and Chicago is the first game that we have to talk about. And I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in this Toronto team, to be honest. But at some point, they have to get going. And they're favorites against Chicago, who's playing a little bit better at home for a reason. So the books must be seeing something in this game. And with that in mind, guys, I'm gonna take Toronto on the money line at plus 101. For our next game, guys, we have LAFC hosting Austin, and LAFC is on a couple of games losing streak right now. They got destroyed by Seattle last week, and then they lost in that CONCACAF Champions League as well. Uh, but at home, they are a very much different team than they are on the road, and Austin is not that good of a team on the road. Hence the price that we are getting on LAFC on the money line. But I will still take LAFC on the money line, guys. It's minus 139 in my book at the moment, and I will ride with that price. For the next game, we have Red Bulls hosting Orlando. And when it comes to Orlando's games, especially on the road, the goals are the way to go, guys. We are getting the over 2.5 at minus 112, and that is the pick I will take. Because I think we see at least 3 goals in this game, and for such a great price that we are getting, I simply have to take this. NYC and New England is a bit of a, I suppose, a neighborly derby or something like that, if you want to call it. And we have two teams who are playing decent football, not great, but decent. And I don't know, I think it's going to be a close game. I think we're going to see some action from both teams. New England has won only 1 point so far in the MLS. NYC has been better, especially at home. But like I said, I think it's going to be a tight game, which is why I'm going to take the draw. Actually, first half draw at plus 139 in this match. DC is hosting Montreal in the next game, guys, that we have on the schedule. And I don't know how much more DC has left in their tank because they've started the season at a glorious way. And I don't know how many more games Montreal is capable of losing. At the moment, it seems like a lot, but until this team drops some points, I have to take them. And to get a better price, guys, I'm taking DC to win and over 2.5 goals at minus 107. Charlotte and Cincinnati is the next matchup, and this is a game that I haven't had to think about for long. I'm going with both teams to score in this one, minus 159. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 1-1 draw in the end, but I see at least a goal on each side. Kansas and Minnesota is the next matchup that we have in the MLS, guys. And for some reason, the books are favoring Kansas, who lost their last like 5 games in a row. They're horrible right now. Against Minnesota, who's been solid, and I don't buy it, guys. I think it's going to be a lot closer than the books might think. I think it could potentially go to Minnesota side, but I'm not willing to put my money on it. So I'm going to split it down the middle, guys. I'm taking the draw at plus 234 in this game. Houston and Salt Lake. Oh man, these two teams are just so bad right now. Both teams are struggling a lot. Neither side can get a win pretty much. Houston hasn't beaten anyone in their last 9 games. Salt Lake coming off of a loss to San Diego. They were able to beat Seattle at home, but with playing on the road, they're just horrible. So if I had to pick a side, I'm going with Houston in this game on the money line at home, minus 120. I don't know. I think that they are the first team to bounce back out of these two. and they're playing at home, which should be a decent advantage for them in this game. Dallas and Vancouver, two of the more effective teams that we have in the MLS this season. Dallas favorites at home, coming off of a loss, but still were able to score a goal, and they've scored a goal in each of their last 8 games in a row. While Vancouver could be a bit tired. They played a midweek game, a heavy midweek game against Monterrey, 2-2, but they've scored a lot of goals as well lately. So both teams to score in over 2.5 goals at even money, plus 100, guys. That is the way to go in this game. St. Louis will be hosting Seattle, and St. Louis was able to beat Galaxy last week. They had no midweek game, unlike Seattle, who actually had a midweek game. They were able to destroy LAFC at home in the MLS last week, but then they ended up losing this midweek game, and they're back on the losing track. On the road, they're not doing well at all, which is why I'm going to side with St. Louis on the money line here, plus 129. I think that's a great price on a team that seemed to be gaining a little bit of a momentum as of late as well. Uh, San Diego and Columbus is the next game, and you know what? San Diego has been brilliant at the start of the season, but I don't know. I just keep wondering how much they have in their tank. Is it going to be another St. Louis like from 2 seasons ago where they couldn't simply lose a game after becoming a newcomer in the MLS? But I'm going to go for the money here, guys. I'm taking Columbus on the money line, plus 174. They're a very, very solid team, and they will put up a hell of a fight. And I think they could potentially get a win out of this game. So I'm taking Columbus on the money line in this one. San Jose and Colorado. I'm not thinking about this one too much, guys. Both teams to score in over 2.5 goals, minus 155. That is going to be my pick for my free pick for this game. Philadelphia and Nashville. Now, Philadelphia at home, especially, is a lot better team than Nashville is on the road. Nashville is just not that great. They're struggling a lot on both ends. They're not effective. They can't really defend. And I know that they had a solid game last week, but this is going to be very much a different game here. I'm taking Philadelphia on the money line, minus 133 at home. I'll take it. Portland is hosting Galaxy, who, yes, they got a win in their midweek game, but they haven't shown anything this season. They're missing a few key players. That's definitely a huge deal for them. And they played a midweek game. Can they score a goal here? I think so. Can they keep a clean sheet or something like that? Absolutely not. So I'm taking over 3 goals in this game at minus 111. And the last game of this weekend, guys, in the MLS is between Atlanta and Inter Miami. And I'm keeping it simple. Inter Miami is just on fire right now. They're beating everyone. Midweek games, MLS games, they're beating everyone who comes their way. So once again, I will take Inter Miami at plus 159 in this game as well. That's it for this video, everyone. Thank you for joining us here. Good luck with all of your bets. Check out the rest of the free picks, like I said. Once again, I am working on the graphics, so thank you for being patient with me, guys. Have a great day. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.